Thank you, Ray. We are at 174 pounds. It is our feature match. It is brought to you by Perler Wrestling College Recruiting Services. 1 versus 2, the reigning national champion Carter Starocci of Penn State and Michigan's Logan Massa. These two have met twice before. Hard-fought victories won by the Nittany Lion.
I tell you what, this is amazing matches here back in the day here. That this what put Carter Starocci on the scene. This big overtime win where he's able to go ahead and get a big 6-point move, right, against Logan Massa here. And Carter Starocci went on to take that on to a national championship last season. They kind of went in 2 different directions there, Shane. But I tell you what, they're at the same level right now. Logan Massa's having a fantastic tournament.
Logan Massa, 16-1. His lone defeat this season was to Carter Starocci. That was in the dual meet in Ann Arbor on January 21st, a 3-2 match. And there is Carter Starocci, Big Ten finalist last year, fell to Michael Kemmerer of Iowa in the Big Ten final, 7-2. And then was able to take down the Hawkeye and win a national title in St. Louis. And one thing that impresses me, guys, with Carter Starocci is just how hard he fights every single position. Starocci beating Dominic Solis in his first round match. Michael Kemmerer, medical forfeit in the semifinals. Massa, him and Mikey Labriola in a dogfight last night in the semis. So this is Starocci's second match of the tournament.
Tell you what, you brought up a great point about how hard Carter Starocci fights, because a lot of time with young talented freshmen, they don't get that memo early in the career, and he understood it right from the beginning.
Switch me!
Rides hard.
Wrestle out of it.
Willing to go ahead and battle in those tight matches, and Logan Massa, a guy that just loves to,
hands.
We saw him yesterday just pepper with, you use that term, peppering it with the attacks there, shooting down below with the knees. And that was an impressive match here with Labriola. Just how offensive he was. He didn't stand around in the match. He just went after those legs and kept on shooting. And got him several times, very clean.
And this is a huge match in the team race.
Can't get any bigger than this.
Yeah, you were talking about Massa's offense. That's the key to him, to stay on the offense, and he can. He brings his own level of intensity, and it's a high level of intensity. He's a great trainer, so he has to stay on the offense here. And that's there we go. They're both getting after it.
Yeah. You mentioned staying on his offense. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, because I think that the head-hands defense that Starocci has, I mean, they work at this hard at Penn State. They work with one arm behind their back here to stay in good position, keep your balance. He's a guy that's really tough to get out of position, and he does attack straight on. So he'll take one of those shots that you come on straight on, and he'll go to either side with what's left. So he uses almost a straight-on shot as a setup to his finish.
No score. Massa, 2-time All-American from St. John's, Michigan, wrestling in his second Big Ten final back in 2017. Lost to Isaiah Martinez, then down at 165 pounds. 5 years between Big Ten championship appearances.
Beautiful there, misdirection effort there, worked ahead, and he collects the second ankle there. Good work there by Starocci. Huge.
Starocci strikes first, the Nittany Lion leading at 2-0.
Here we go.
Big first takedown for Starocci. He's pretty tough in the top position as well. We've seen him ride.
Just like his training partner, Aaron Brooks, there really aren't a lot of weaknesses. And that's what he saw him do before, and I like what he does, a little bit different mat return, Shane. All right, I love that front trip when the nose is over the toes. That's where you go. You go ahead and lock up that front leg and push him forward.
Last March, if I recall correctly, it was, I believe, the semifinal, wrestling Romero from Utah Valley, and he was just able to grind it out. Tough in that top position, found a way to win, ultimately winning the national title by defeating Kemmerer. Back trip, another mat return. All of a sudden, riding time creeping up on 30 seconds.
A little bit of a gamble right there with that back trip. Now let's see how he scoops the leg and moves that forward, spreading out Massa.
all the Penn State wrestlers do that so well.
Yeah.
Using their legs, the pressure. Nice job by Massa.
Hey, did he release
And
on
they
your
sag
side?
on that too, you know.
Did he release on your side? Don't lie, we're going neutral.
They're going to go ahead and get the 1-point escape. I think that was just earned.
Here we go.
Yes, I think it
They
was.
might-
earned.
yeah, that was.
Cale Sanderson does not agree.
Yeah, I think when I say earned, I think this the activity got the call. I don't know if it was the right call. Looked like they may have gone off the
That's
mat.
what I thought. I
Yeah.
thought they were out of bounds. So they'll review this. There's Casey Cunningham, phenomenal coach
And
at Penn State.
Casey's percentage when he throws the brick, I think, is 110%.
Well, it was Cale
And
that
that was
dropped
Cale,
it.
yes.
Cale dropped it.
Another look at that sequence.
All right, see, they're on the mat right there, and looks like they just went off, and the arm is around the waist. They're going to probably get a pretty good look at that. So you're looking for that arm. See how it's all the way
Back down.
around the waist
Call the
right
mask,
there,
good
and they
change.
are off the mat.
Green cell
but that
control.
arm is sliding at time. Yep, putting it back down.
Well,
Hold on.
Cale
Hold on.
keeping
Cale.
up with
Hold on.
Casey.
They got it?
Yeah.
You good? Here we go.
Critical situation right here. 34 seconds left in this first period. Starocci wants to finish this period on top. It'd be huge if he could do so.
Guys,
Snakes
work.
his right leg in.
Comes off. Good job by
neutral.
Massa squaring up there.
Center.
Really did a nice job
Right.
again. We talk about the feet, but he did a great job of getting hips out. But the feet action, the foot action there, got him that 1 point.
You know, just contrast that with the difference we saw before. I mean, you have to, when you're hand fighting here, you got to get that back pressure on a guy, but then get your feet moving out, lower your hips, make it hard on that guy's grip. Short time here for both guys.
Starocci
Break.
striking first. Good work with the takedown on the
Red.
edge.
Yeah, let's take a look at that beautiful effort there. Okay, head on the collar tie right there, comes hard, right, and just gets enough angle right there. See how he flew around the corner right there to get to that single leg? Circles back, and that far ankle came forward, able to collect it.
Yeah, you put that on a training tape for young wrestlers. That was really well done.
Critical match in the team race here in Lincoln. There you see the top
Stop, Green.
three, Michigan, Penn State, and Iowa. Iowa making
Stop.
up a little
Go
bit of
ahead, Red.
ground.
You know, with third and fifth place matches
You get on, I'll take
going
that. Here we
on,
go.
there's,
We'll
you know,
slow down.
it's
Go.
hard to predict the scores. But the significance of this is if Michigan wins, it'll
Those guys
be
work.
hard for Penn State to score enough points to overcome them. If Penn State wins, the same holds true for them. Jim, you called it. This is huge, Shane and Jim. Huge, huge match when it comes to the Big Ten championships.
Nice returns there by Massa.
Good work in the top position. Very stingy
And
is
got
Massa.
Yeah, and he's got to give himself enough time to be able to get out from underneath. Now he's got
Both guys
Starocci's
work.
riding time worked down to about 12 seconds. Get a new start.
Green's out.
And going back to the team race, and why we say that is Penn State's got another national champion coming up next at 184 with Brooks, and Dean at 197.
Second.
Michigan's done
Slow, guys.
when
Go
it
ahead,
comes
Red.
to
They'll have a mean.
They have a mean, and that's going to be really, really important. So it comes down to the national champion Brooks and a mean, and obviously Brooks, the national champion, is favored. But boy, they've had a match that came down to the last takedown.
Well, you've also got Brucky and
stand on.
Paris
We're good.
on the
And
outside
there's the
mats.
outside.
Outside
guys,
mats
come
at 97 and heavyweight.
go.
So it's like, and that's going to be a match with Paris and Kirkland.
Kirkland.
So it's
Yep.
it's got a lot of action
Second.
left, but
In here,
it
guys.
really hinges on this match.
That's
Go
why
ahead,
I
Ed.
always say at this tournament, it's important from the first whistle of the tournament. Everything matters.
Got to fight for every point.
And Massa
He's
been
fighting.
able to ride him for the first minute 5 in this period.
He's fighting for, he's trying to get an advantage of this. He's really making Starocci work. Comes back with his own little leg in mat
No, you
return.
ran!
And he's going to give up a stall warning, but he follows it up with a mat return. And now with 40 seconds, he's totally committed to this ride. Maybe not.
And I think that was because of
effort.
that stall call.
Well, yeah, that was, and but it's also, I think, Starocci's effort there,
Center!
you know, staying active, popping up to his feet,
Out of fingers.
not spending too much time on his knees. And now you're going to see the effort there, and Logan Massa will get totally committed to these shots. It's going to be
Fingers!
fun to watch.
Starocci up by 2, short time in the second period.
Center. Hey, stay out of him. Next one's Saul. Stay out of him.
You know, with that activity, even though you gave up the escape, you've given yourself plenty of time to get out where it won't cost you anything. You need a takedown anyway. You need to get some additional scoring here.
Down.
This is giving you plenty of time, and maybe even look for a reversal. Maybe try to take the guy to his back. You've got that in your repertoire.
Starocci goes on top here in this third period. There's a caution.
Second caution.
Get on easy.
Starocci from Erie, Pennsylvania. Two-time champion for Cathedral Prep.
Good work. I like what Massa's doing there. Now you got to live with the fact that he's pinched on that leg. How do I clear that out with a little back pressure, make a turn? And he's sealed. Starocci has sealed his chest to the back of Massa, and it's just made it really difficult to go ahead and get away. When you get a guy that will cling on to you like that, just hold on, almost double underhooks in a reverse fashion, where he seals his chest to the back. Right there, it's really tough to get away. Even though the hips get away, he's holding on right there very tight. Right there, claw ride.
Both guys work.
Massa to his feet. Return from Starocci.
He's got to stay active. Massa has to stay active, even if he wants to get the call.
Starocci keeps his right toe and now out of bounds. Every second counts.
Yeah, and that's why he needed that time. Starocci is so tough in the top position. He needed that time himself to go ahead and ride it down.
Yeah, Starocci does a great job of, pressing in with the hips and taking them away, in and out. And it's just really hard to get anything going from underneath.
Sinks in a claw ride deep off the whistle.
You want to cover the fingers here, but at the critical time, you want to get your hips moving. It comes up, but he doesn't have enough twist to it.
Just relentless on top.
Yeah, he just sags down. Look how he scoops that leg up in the air.
He's worked his riding time up to 40 seconds.
Green warning!
And there's a stall call on Starocci.
Well, we'll see if it affects his tactics, but if he stays with this, which
he should stay with it.
I mean, it's working for him.
You got to ride another 20 seconds. It's worth the stall warning.
You just don't want to give up a reversal, but the way he rides right now, when you're scooping up that near leg, really, you're not going to give up many reversals. So
Massa to his feet.
As you mentioned before, Shane, a lot of times it's just these little goes like this. He's got that right foot there.
Right, just beat the count on below the hip count.
30 seconds left. As you said, G-Man might be.
Go green.
3-4 goes right here. 8 to 10 second bursts. Quick explosive stand up here for Massa. He's been able to get here, but this is where Starocci again drives him out of bounds.
Yeah, he's close to getting another stall call. What you don't want to have happen is give up the stall call.
And then the escape.
Then the escape or takedown and have the riding time go the other way. So this match is still within reach here for Massa.
Riding time over a minute.
I think that might be a point.
You move.
Yep, third caution.
A point for Starocci on the third caution for Massa. Now 4-1.
That gives Starocci a little breathing room right there. Third false start on Massa. Right now, you just want to make a statement here that I've decided to ride you, right, and you're going to stay down.
Yeah, suffocating is the word I would use to describe Carter Starocci in that top position. Riding time at 1:27. Makes it a 5-1 decision. The national champion a year ago, the Big Ten runner-up last March, and now a Big Ten champion, Carter Starocci, ranked #1 in the country for Penn State's workmanlike effort.
Yeah, Logan Massa had a fine tournament here, but Starocci was just too much, particularly in that top position, Shane.
Carter Starocci is down on the floor with Ray Flores. Ray?
Thank you very much, Shane. Yes, we are with Carter Starocci, who just captured his first Big Ten championship with a win over Logan Massa. How sweet is this Big Ten title for you?
It's all glory to God first and always. So with that, I just want to thank God and my family, my teammates. And this Big Ten, it's cool, but the job's not finished, you know. So I'm the best in the world, so I'll score more points. I get to do it again in 2 weeks, so just line them up.
Do you feel the significance of your win, knowing that this was major for your team when it comes to the Big Ten team championship, as you guys are neck and neck with Michigan?
Yeah, no, we're not neck and neck with Michigan. We're a lot better than Michigan. We're going to put it together in 2 weeks. We're a lot better, and we know that. So we just got to take this opportunity and be grateful for it and go out there and show God's work.
Carter, congratulations on your first Big Ten title.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
Carter Starocci back.
174 pounds, a pair of undefeateds. 1 versus 2 in Starocci and Labriola. Starocci, 2-time reigning national champion. Labriola, a 4-time All-American for the Big Red.
Championship at number 3. Wrestling out of the red corner from Nebraska, Mikey Labriola. And out of the green corner for Penn State, Carter Starocci.
£174 brackets. Starocci over Fisher and O'Reilly. And for Labriola, nice win over Nelson Brands. And for the second time, beat Ethan Smith 4-3. They had a really good duel at Ohio State. Starocci prevailed in that one as well. These two meeting for the 3rd time. They met at the 2021 Big Ten Championships. 3-1 in sudden victory for Starocci. And then last year at the NCAAs, Starocci widened the gap 6-1. But TJ, that's a long time ago.
That is a long time ago. They're both different wrestlers. They're both better. Labriola, undefeated. You saw how quick Starocci got in on a shot, but it was a kind of a false start. So it gives Labriola a little understanding of what's going on out there.
And Jim, for Labriola, a 174-pounder, this guy can scramble with the best in the country any weight class.
He looks like a 125-pounder out there. When you get on his leg, he has the ability like almost a Sammy Sasso over all the 25-pounders that face the shoelace position. He usually ends up on top. But this is a different guy in Carter Starocci. I think both these guys walk into this match more confident, because I don't think you can be any more confident than what Carter Starocci is here. He's a guy that, you know, I don't know if you can get him out of his pace. And he does a great job of getting to a single leg and finish, and he has that type of strength that it's really difficult to get him in scramble situations, and he just methodically finishes and scores.
Starocci, Jim, runs on a 35-gallon confidence tank, and you can't fit another drop. He's got that swagger, and wide out, he backs it up.
Yeah, he does, because I think he's one of the most competitive guys I've ever seen out there. He just oozes it. So it's going to be a tough battle for Labriola. How can he go ahead and do what he needs to do to win a Big Ten championship?
I think a takedown is really important for more for Labriola than Starocci. The first takedown is really important for Labriola, and here comes Starocci in on that leg.
Yep, in on the leg, but you notice how he seals his chest to that leg right there, gets right up to his feet. Now he's shelved it up high. It's a finished position here, right in the middle of the mat. Not going to be able to go ahead and get that far kick because that flexibility of Labriola on display.
Yeah, he's really good here.
See how he's pushing the head away, but then he drives back in, and it's just like a lot of guys that you're starting to see do this. They call that a fleeing the mat call right there.
Warning stalling.
Yeah, it's a stall call on Labriola, but again, great defense from Labriola to keep it 0-0, and he'll take that call. And now he's with a leg attack.
Yeah, the shallow leg attack there. It really didn't get to it, but pick there. But that was a tremendous opportunity for Starocci to be able to score right there.
That was a missed opportunity for Starocci. Had that treetop single leg, but credit Labriola. Is really tough to score on. Really tough. No score, 35 seconds here in the first.
But it did surprise me how easy Starocci was able to get to that leg this early in the match.
Starocci comes in winning 46 straights into the underhooks.
Fast-moving first period, only 20 seconds.
Starocci, the 2021 Big Ten Freshman of the Year, as they wrestle on the edge in short time.
A lot of half-shot attempts. Oh, misdirection right there. Gets to a leg again.
Final second, Starocci looking to put 2 on the board. No takedown, and time expires in the first.
That was close.
Yeah. Second period. The Penn State trainer get the brick. He used his foot to get the brick out. Okay, look at this. Comes out. Watch the Penn State trainer's foot right there. I don't care about the action. He just kicked that brick out, so if they wanted to get it, it'd be a little bit easier. Watch him reach down to kick this little thing out there.
Hey,
that was classic.
He's been there a long time.
Yeah,
he knows.
Forget the gentleman's name, but you know that was a pro move right there.
Here's Labriola out of Easton, Pennsylvania. Bethlehem Catholic, couple-time state champ. He'll start on bottom in that white Nebraska singlet. Here's second period, and this is where Starocci, that top position, so good at riding. He'll get that near ankle and ride you like a leech.
Yeah, keeping a lot of weight on the hands of Labriola. And when he does that, he has to break the grip, right? So now he's scooping out, trying to get a little wider. Labriola keeping good position there, looking to basically cover fingers and move, right?
We're out, no change.
Good sequence there for Starocci. 33-second ride.
Starocci's last loss, the 2021 Big Ten Finals, fell to Michael Kemmerer of Iowa at Penn State. And of course, 2 weeks later, beat the Hawkeye to win the national title.
Watch the first move of Starocci here. See what he does on his breakdown. Comes up high, comes up the side there. Spiral ride going hard, collapsing him down. See that right knee coming in, trying to go to the thigh, spread him out a little bit.
Riding time
is what's
at 50 seconds.
And what Labriola is trying to do is cover those fingers right there. But, you know, if he comes all the way across his waist to get it, he knows that that right hand of Starocci's right there to pick up his wrist. Right there. See, it's that little cat and mouse game right there. Bear hug situation. He broke the grip.
And he's got the escape.
Nothing.
He gave the one.
He gave the one. I think he broke the grip on the back side out of it. I think that grip was split, and it was right there in front of Kales and Casey. So,
and every second matters. The riding time at 1:05. You figure Starocci, well, may or may not go on bottom.
Yeah, I was going to say, but it's manageable. Labriola's got to get that takedown.
Yeah, you're not going to be a Big Ten champion unless you can ride a guy for at least 5 seconds. Constant forward pressure now here by Starocci. You've seen him be able to get to a leg a couple of times.
We know how good Starocci is on his feet, how tough he is to score on. He's in on the legs of Labriola's got both those legs tied up, and there's a takedown.
Oh, wow. That was just sweet, just the way he went at that. You can tell he was on, just a stalk. He just stalked him right there. Labriola tried to circle back out. It was met with a double leg, and when you get a double leg like that, there's no scramble getting out of it. It's just
a short time takedown and a ride out in the seconds.
Let's take a look at this takedown. Watch, comes out and goes right into that double leg right there. There's no cut in the corner on it. Knocks him down to both cheeks and secures the leg. Just excellent work. I'm just always thinking offense.
Second caution. Hey, next one's a point.
Caution on Labriola.
Red cover.
I got confused before. I thought it was 1-0 the other way.
One green,
so now with that escape, 3-1. Starocci up by 2. He's got that riding time over a minute. You said it before, TJ's got to get to his offense, get a takedown.
Yeah, he's got to be able to get to the legs, and he has not been able to do it. He hasn't been able to solve the puzzle of Starocci in 3 matches so far. So, like I said, he's got to win over Mikey Lewis, another national champion, but hasn't been able to do it against Starocci.
So far, Tim, I think he's had a hard time getting out of the collar tie right here. See that left-handed collar right there? He's having a hard time getting out of that and getting to his office, and now clears out of it, maybe thinking about operating from space and taking a shot. Now the collar's on the right side.
Starocci looking to become the 3rd Nittany Lion to capture a Big Ten crown here in Michigan.
See the half shots, the little angle there created because he's been able to control Labriola's head. That's been the difference in this match. That's what's gotten him to this point.
Gentlemen.
And you talked about it, Jim. I mean, he's just offense, looking to score all the time, moving forward.
Yeah, I agree with you. But now that he's holding the lead, it's like I'm going to get quick angles and I'm going to reach. I'm not going to go ahead and totally. He's looking for a snap shot, not necessarily a good deep shot. But look at the head control right there. Inside collar tie. Labriola doesn't really have any way to get out of that. Now he comes to the right-hand collar.
Counter-attacking on a single leg.
Look at him straighten that bottom leg out. He's going to work that bottom leg, right? Knows full well he's burning some clock here as well. As long as he keeps that bottom leg right there, elbow deep, looking for that neutral danger call. What a great way to run out the clock.
No, nothing.
Carter Starocci will make it 3 for 3 for Penn State as he hooks that leg, pops his head out, tacks on 2 more, and with the riding time, it'll be a 6-1 decision. Carter Starocci going to take home his second Big Ten title, workmanlike.
No doubt about it.
That was impressive, guys. Physical match.
2 Big Ten titles to go with his 2 national titles. Here's that final takedown to put a cherry on top of it.
Yeah, here's how champions basically become champions and state champions, that they're able to go ahead and get on the offense at the end of the match. What does this look like here? They're not skating around, dancing around or anything like that. They're looking to score. Carter Starocci with an impressive win over Mikey Labriola.
Starocci 47 straight, now 19-0. He'll take that resume to Tulsa and wrestle for his 3rd national title with the latest Big Ten champion. Ray Flores with Carter.
Thank you very much, Shane. Carter Starocci with his 3rd win over Nebraska's Mikey Labriola. Carter, what has been the recipe for your success in your winning ways over Labriola?
I think just hard work every day. Listen to my coaches, my family, my friends, those who have my best interest at heart, and this is what I love to do. This is easy for me, you know. But during this week, I wake up and I'm just like, damn, man, like, I love this. So this is easier than anything else for me in my life. So this is, I just go out there and do what I do.
What makes this Penn State Nittany Lion team so special?
I think we have good, it's good values. I think our wrestling speaks for itself, but I think what separates us is life outside of the mat that maybe you guys don't see. Just our coaches live by example. We put God first in everything, that's most important, you know, because life can get hectic, and I think keeping those things it's close to you, it makes things like this easy and fun.
Carter, congratulations.
Hey, thank you. Hey, it's not done, so let's keep going. Let's go Penn State.